Hey, this is Tonga, and I am coming on to do a
It's not killing me.
video. And this is an update video, and an update from like last year, right? So, to update from way last year, I did not complete that water fast, that 40-day water fast that I was on. It was very challenging. I was tired. It was a mess. It was a hot mess. So, I think I made it to like day 27, 28, somewhere. It was close to 30, but felt like I was dying. Right now, I'm actually in the middle of a 60-day juice fast, and it's going pretty well because I like drinking juice. Juice is good, and I'm also having tea, juice and tea. What was I gonna say? I did honestly. I gained back like all the weight plus some from the fast, and I acknowledged, like I've known the changes I need to make for a while. It's challenging. It's difficult. I think the biggest thing is like, I don't know, like if I start something and I don't complete it, then it's just easy to go in the wrong direction after that. So there. Anyway, so on this current fast that I'm on, today is actually day 16. I've been fasting since February the 22nd. I'm just incorporating the fast in conjunction with Lent. So it's going, like I said, fairly well. I thought that I may do some water days, but I don't think so. I don't think I will. Water fasting, just like when you're working, it just, I don't know. And I know some people have done it and they worked or whatever, but it just doesn't work for me. I need energy to get through my work day. I feel spunkier when I have juice in my system. So, and I like today I didn't have juice till I got home, and I was like grouchy. Like, yeah, some clients were talking to me, and I was listening, but I didn't respond. Or if I did respond, it was very short. Like, they blah, blah, blah. Here's some information. Like, okay, thanks for sharing. But I, so far on this fast, I've lost about 14, right at 14 pounds. Well, not 14. It's like 2, 14, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Actually, only 11 pounds. That's not a lot at all. Oh well. But it's going well, so I don't plan to stop. Lent ends on, I believe, like April the 8th, April 7th, April 8th. And that'll be day 47 for me. And so I'll have like an additional 13 days to go to get to day 60. So I'm looking forward to getting to day 60 and making it through. The fast will actually culminate on 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 day, I mean, of course on day 60, but it's on April the 22nd, I think. And as I've said previously, my goal is to just, honestly, just to eat healthier. I've been watching videos, I'm kind of motivated by the video Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Is what got me started with the 60-day fast. And I watched Forks and Knives. That was really good. Forks Over Knives. And Food Inc. That was good. So I've been watching videos to kind of, to, I guess, enhance my knowledge base about, what's good for you. But I don't know. The only thing with Forks Over Knives, they were like, oh my gosh, you can't have, oh, not you can't, but basically like or like, fish, which the documentary didn't focus a lot on, like fish, but I guess it was this one doctor that was on there, and he was like, basically, if it swims, if it crawls, walks, if it had a mother and father, if it has eyes, then don't eat it. And I don't plan to give up seafood. I mean, like, unless I don't know. I don't have any plans to give up seafood right now. I'm not saying that I would eat seafood like every day, but I'm from Louisiana. I love crawfish. I love fish. Let's see what else. So I'm excited about this Sunday. Sunday or Monday. Like Monday will be day 20 for me. And so I just made like this little mini goal, and it's not, anything significant. Like, I'm just excited about possibly breaking, about breaking the 200-pound mark, because like I said, my weight had climbed back up or whatever. And so right now I'm just like at that point where it's like it's so close but not quite there. So that'll be like a celebration. I cannot wait until that day comes, honestly. So I'm gonna celebrate. I don't know, I'll just have a special juice party and celebrate with my daughter, who's also like, well, she's doing like a modified Lent fast or whatever. She's eating like not regular stuff, but since she watched Food Inc., she hasn't been eating any meat, and she said she's gonna stick with her dairy. I think I'm gonna try to eliminate the dairy because of the study that Dr. Campbell and what was the other doctor's name? His name was the name of the farm, and I can't remember the name of the farm right now. Eldis. I think it had Ellister or something. I don't know. I can't remember the other doctor's name. During the documentary, I was pretty good about remembering. But in Forks Over Knives, there were two doctors, and it was just interesting. The research was just mind-blowing, phenomenal. And I think says Sasha. Well, I'm gonna say Sasha because I don't know what the first part stands for. But Sasha, who's also doing a 60-day juice fast, and she's like on day 39 or so. She actually, I think, referenced the video, and so I was just like, I happened to be watching. I said I want to watch a documentary today too, and try to, increase and enhance my knowledge base. And so the Dr. Campbell, and this other doctor, and I think it was Dr. Campbell that did the study, because one said that he was like a scientist and one was like a clinician or whatever who did like research and stuff. And so in the research Dr. Campbell did, it showed that like they used rats in a study, and the rats were given like a protein, some type of protein. I don't know if it was from dairy, but it's the same type of protein that you would find in like dairy or meat or whatever. And at 20%, then the rats actually began to show, I think they had like signs of liver cancer, I want to say. And then the ones that had 5%, they had no signs, they were just fine and healthy. And so then he would kind of just go back and forth and play around with it, like between 5%, 20%, and actually like reducing from the 20% to 5% showed a very positive, it actually like reduced or regressed the signs of liver cancer. So it's just like it began to reduce the growth. Interesting. So yeah, I also didn't plan to give up like dairy, but I can do without dairy. The hardest thing is going to be going without cheese, because I like cheese, like salad, cheese, grilled cheese. So I have to just find out some healthy alternatives. So I'm going to research and try to find things that I can do that will be healthy and help me to, live longer and be in better shape. During the fast, I have not exercised yet. I am considering it. I want to do Zumba because I saw like somebody posted on like Amazon, like they did Zumba for 3 weeks and they lost, I don't know, I want to say like 13 pounds or something like that. It was a nice amount of weight. So I want to exercise, but I'm thinking for right now I'll probably just incorporate like yoga. So that's something I can do like off Netflix. They have like yoga videos on there, and you also have your yoga. I'm talking to my daughter. She has her yoga DVD, so we may just kind of get that going. Anyway, so no detox symptoms, which I was okay. Like already trying to incorporate healthy eating since the beginning of this year. I've lost 20. Am I doing it right? Yeah, 27 pounds since the beginning of the year, and that was just like as a result of just trying to do better with eating, be healthier. I don't have anything else, I don't believe. So I guess I'll just start updating from this point. I know this is probably weird to have someone just jump in the middle of their fast and start, but yeah. So I've been, like I said, fasting on juice. Just started drinking tea yesterday, and I probably won't be really drinking too much tea, but and basically I'm juicing fresh fruit and vegetables. Today I had spinach, apple, and banana. That was one juice, and I had approximately 16 ounces or so of that. And I also had, the second one was orange. I could have done without the orange in that juice. I had orange and pineapple, coconut milk, and that was actually like out the store. And I was wondering if it was gonna cause any like gastrointestinal problems, but I've been okay. Like my stomach hasn't responded negatively, so I suppose it's okay. I know it's not living, but everything else is, and I don't know how to open a coconut yet. I have to YouTube that. Anyway, back to the juice. The juice was coconut juice, orange juice, pineapple juice. I think that's, yeah. Oh, and banana. Thank you. And banana. And so I had those two things. And oh, another thing that was really interesting, I'm getting so long-winded here, was in the study it just talked about how, like after I had those, the two juices for this day, I was full. I was just so satiated, and I just talked about how fast food does not give you that full feeling. Like if you have fresh fruit and vegetables, then you feel like, oh, I'm really full. Like I've had a lot. It sends a signal to your brain, like you don't need to eat anymore. But it's like when you eat fast food, it kind of only fills your stomach up like half as much as like say fresh, fruit, vegetables, and whole grains would. And so you don't have the signal like, oh, you need to stop eating, you're full. And you think, oh, I'll have more, which causes you to grow more and more. So it's a true epidemic, and I am trying to be a part of the problem. I'm a part of the solution. No, not part of the problem because I'm already there, but part of the solution, especially for myself and for my daughter, for my family. Like if other people see that you're doing something healthy, it's working for you, then they feel like maybe I can try. Because since I've started this fast, like even my coworker, she's a good bit heavier than me, and initially people were kind of looking at me, and I'm still having like coworkers look at me like, I can't believe that you're fasting. Like, is that safe? Are you gonna be okay?